morning, Chicago Bears fans. We are back live here, right here on KIEQ on the Mic as the Chicago Bears take on the first place in the AFC North Pittsburgh Steelers. And today's live stream right here on KIEQ on the Mic starts right now. What's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of KIEQ on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Who is this?
Dick Buckus.
Dick Buckus? Oh, but you never doubt the Bears defense. That's what I'm talking about. Walter Payton, you know, it's the man. Finds Cole Kmet wide open. Touchdown Bears. Caleb Williams driving back to throw. He's looking. He throws in the corner of the end zone. He has Roma Dunze. Is it caught? Yes, it is. Touchdown Bears. Let's go. Who is this?
Georgia.
Let me put it on again. KIEQ is on fire. I love it. I think I can fit in as like a water boy for the Panthers or something. I'm not talking about getting on the field, you know. The Bears in the house. Here comes the pressure. And now go. He throws it. It's picked off. It's picked off. He's going to take it to the house. It's touchdown Bears. Snap good. Holds good. It's up. And it's going in. And the Bears win. The Bears win. Put it right behind me so every time I'm on the podcast, like, you got Isaiah Fry's jersey? Hell yeah, I do. He's across the 50. He has no one there. He's going to take it all the way back. And it's going to be a touchdown Bears. DJ Moore with the screen. There goes DJ Moore. DJ Moore makes a man miss. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. It's a touchdown, DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears from 32 yards out. Caleb Williams is pumped up. Let's go. And as always, bear down.
Cali, the Chi-Town is Bears on the flight. Let me go tune in to KIEQ on the Mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the like.
Good morning, Chicago Bears fans. Here we go. Yet another week for the Chicago Bears. The 7-3 in first place in the NFC North Chicago Bears as they're home against the 6-4 Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, the storyline for this morning's game is no Aaron Rodgers for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He is out today dealing with that broken wrist. That means it's going to be Mason Rudolph. And the first thing I want to say is do not underestimate Mason Rudolph. He is a very quality backup and a very quality quarterback when called upon in the National Football League. And the dude, and the reason why we shouldn't really overlook Mason Rudolph, because the Chicago Bears are missing basically their entire starting defense today. No Tremaine Edmonds, no TJ Edwards, no Noah Sewell. You still got, you know, the hurt in the back end. Kyler Gordon and Jalen Johnson should be back for the game against the Eagles on Friday, but our whole starting linebacking core is out today. We're going to be having guys like DeMarco Jackson, 4th-round pick Ruben Hippolyte. I'm out there today. And then we just have to hope that Dennis Allen is creative in the ways that he uses guys like C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Jaquan Brisker, all that good stuff. But all in all, no excuses. We move on. And at the end of the day, we just have to find a way to win. And personally, when the defense is banged up, and I would feel the same way if the offense was banged up, it's time for Caleb Williams and the Bears offense to really step up and carry the defense in today's game. Find a way to win. I talked about it yesterday and the reasons why I feel like we shouldn't be panicking. The Chicago Bears offense is healthy. Caleb Williams, offensive line, outside of Theo Benedict, we'll see Aji Trapillo starting at left tackle today, which is going to be a tall task, especially with the edge rushers that the Pittsburgh Steelers present. But for the most part, the Chicago Bears offense is healthy, and they need to attack this Pittsburgh Steelers defense, run the football. We have the 2nd-ranked rushing offense in the National Football League. The Steelers defense is 13th against the run. And if we can get the run game going, the Steelers are 32nd against the pass in the National Football League. So let's go ahead and continue up with our identity. When we get into the red zone, we need to score touchdowns and not settle for field goals. I still have a high ounce of confidence, not only in this Bears team and Dennis Allen, but I have a lot of faith in Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. I have just a strange feeling that today can be the game. Almost like that Cowboys game where Caleb Williams and the Bears offense will have a big day. It's not going to be easy. The Steelers defense is a very tough test for Caleb Williams and the Bears offense, but all in all, it's just yet another opportunity for the Chicago Bears to move to 8-3 and retain that first place title in the NFC North. Good morning, everyone in the chat. I appreciate you guys. You guys are new to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and like this live stream, and let every single Bears fan that you know about the channel as well. We just surpassed 22,000 subscribers, so I appreciate all the love and support that you guys continue to show. KIEQ on the mic. Someone said Bears 28, Steelers 17. My bold prediction. Let's go Bears. Bear down, my guy. Bear down to you as well, Jeremy. Appreciate you tuning in. Someone says, let's get this W. Claws up. Bear down to you as well, my brother. I appreciate you tuning in. Grizzly Rob, how you doing? Lock in, guys. Bear down to you as well. And then we also have Kenny in the chat says, bear down to you as well. As always, Bears fans, you guys know how I do things around here. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my live play-by-play plus reaction stream for the Bears versus Steelers matchup. It should be a fun one. Once again, no Aaron Rodgers. Mason Rudolph is in for the Steelers. On the Bears side, no Theo Benedict. It's going to be Aji Trapillo. And then obviously we're missing all our linebackers. So it's going to be an interesting game to see how Dennis Allen adjusts on the Bears defense. And of course, we have J.J. Watt today announcing our game, and we're on CBS. I can't stand CBS. If you guys want to know my true feelings, I can't stand CBS. I don't know why. I just never liked CBS. But it's going to be J.J. Watt announcing his brother's game, and T.J. Watt. Should be an interesting battle between T.J. Watt and obviously Darnell Wright playing like a top 5 right tackle. Obviously, Darnell Wright has, handled every single edge rusher that has come his way. T.J. Watt definitely presents yet another challenge in today's game. I can't wait to see it. Obviously, with Mason Rudolph, last week against Cincinnati, he played the entire second half, went 12 for 16, 127 yards, and a passing touchdown, 0 interception. But obviously, I believe that Dennis Allen prepared for both Mason Rudolph and Aaron Rodgers, so I expect them to be prepared for Rudolph today. Should definitely be an interesting game. Once again, I appreciate you guys tuning in as you guys come in for today's game. Bears versus Steelers. The Bears are 7-3, looking to get to 8-3. And this is a huge game for the Chicago Bears, trying to stay atop of the NFC North. Of course, now we have the Packers and the Lions chasing us at the top here. As I say, the Steelers fans traveled well, and I expect nothing less. A very, very, very passionate fan base. Should be a really, really good game. Yeah, this game is definitely, to me, more of a Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson, and Bears offense type of game. If it does become a shootout, then we have to really open up the playbook a little bit more, and we need Caleb Williams to be more accurate, and we need to be able to push the ball downfield. Once again, no Tremaine Edmonds, no Noah Sewell, and then no TJ Edwards as well in today's matchup. We're only a couple of minutes away from kickoff. We're going to see who gets the football first. I'm really curious because, for the most part, Ben Johnson likes to see the Bears offense first, right? We've seen more Bears offense first. I think it's because they like to get a hot start, but it wouldn't shock me if they just say, hey, let's get the defense out there first, see what we're dealing with today. And see if we can get a quick 3 now and get some momentum out there. My mother-in-law in the chat, I appreciate you, says bear down, even though she's a Cowboys fan. I appreciate all the love and support as always. A lot of people are nervous about Aji Trapillo, right? When you really look at Theo Benedict, I don't really know whoever's out there at left tackle right now. I think it's going to be the weak link of this offensive line. You got to trust that he's right by Joe Thuney. I do think that maybe Aji Trapillo offers more as a pass protector. Obviously a bigger presence than Theo Benedict. I'm really excited to see how they use Aji Trapillo. A great opportunity for Trapillo as well to maybe make this thing interesting, maybe into a competition. I'm pretty sure that Theo Benedict has probably the left tackle job locked up, but maybe a really good performance by Trapillo today can change things here in Chicago. But all in all, it is a very, very tough test. In your first career start, right, playing left tackle, you have to deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers, probably one of the best edge rushers as a group in the National Football League. But the Chicago Bears have dealt with many, many great defensive lines. You think about the New York Giants with the trio of edge rushers that they have over there. The Minnesota Vikings have a very good defensive line. So I'm pretty sure Ben Johnson and the Bears offense will have a plan for TJ Watt and their edge rushers today in today's game. Yeah, it's funny going through social media too yesterday, and just the lack of confidence from Bears fans, just because obviously we're missing our whole starting linebacking core, and I get it. When you lose a lot of starters, you kind of lack confidence going into the games like this. But at the same time, you have to be able to trust the reserves. You have to be able to trust the coaching staff that they develop these backups the right way, right? The right way to be able to come in and produce at a very high level. So I'm going to go ahead and trust Ben Johnson. I'm going to trust Dennis Allen. I'm going to trust the Chicago Bears coaching staff to make sure that these guys are ready to play. And I think that's what good coaches do. Even when you're dealing with some injuries to your key starters, it's the coach's job to prepare these guys. Yeah, I would love to see the Bears defensive line get some pressure on Mason Rudolph as well to help the linebacking core. I think that's the key. You're pretty much healthy on that defensive line outside of Dio Dangbo and Shamar Turner, right? But other than that, you have Montez Sweat, you have Austin Booker, you have Javon Dexter, Grady Jarrett, right? You still have some healthy guys on that defensive line that can get after it today. I really need to get back to Chicago, Bears fans. I think my wife and I are planning a trip maybe next year to come out and watch a Bears game. So it should be fun. So it's going to be Caleb Williams and the Bears offense are up first at the Steelers won the toss and they elected to defer. So the Chicago Bears offense will be out there first. That means the Steelers will get the football to start the second half, but we will see Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears offense first. I like it. Let's get a hot start. Someone in the chat says, let's go Bears. We got this. I hope so. I predicted the Bears to win 24-23. I just think anytime it's going to be in a shootout or if it's close in the fourth quarter, at this point, I can't go against Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. They give me a heart attack every single week, but when it's crunch time and they need to make a play, they make a play. And that's another thing is that, with the amount of people out on the defensive side of the football for the Bears, we need a big special teams day as well, right? We need to see some big special teams plays. All right. Like I said, it will be Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears offense up first as the Steelers won the toss and they elected to defer. So they obviously want to see their defense out there first, which is a smart move by them. Obviously, that is the strength of their football team. And it has been for the longest time. The history of the Steelers, even the Bears, man. Like, this is probably one of the first years where the Bears defense hasn't been really, really good, right? But when you look at the history of these two teams, it's been all about defense. So we have the first place in the AFC North at 6-4 with the Steelers, and obviously the Ravens are 5-5. And then you look at the Bears, NFC North, 7-3, first place, and the Packers and Lions are right behind them for the NFC North. So big game for both teams to try to keep pace in their divisions. 52 degrees, 7-mile-per-hour winds, sunny, so a beautiful day. Beautiful day at Soldier Field in Chicago. Wish I was there. We're going to have Joshua Blackwell and Devin Duvernay to return for Chicago to get this game started. We need some big special teams plays, fellas. We need some big special teams plays here. Here we go. Chris Boswell is set to kick off for the Steelers. And here we go, Bears fans. It's going to be returnable for Joshua Blackwell. Joshua Blackwell's across the 20. He is going to be right up near the 30, and the Bears will have a first and 10 at their 29-yard line. So not a bad return. If, it's touchback, it would have been at the 40. But not a bad start for Caleb Williams. Obviously, the Bears have 5 comebacks wins in the fourth quarter of this season, most in Bears history. The most recent one coming last week. Last week, Caleb Williams, 16 for 32, 193 passing yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. So here we go. Caleb Williams is going to start off under center with DeAndre Swift in the backfield at their own 29-yard line. Motioning over is Cole Kmet. Caleb Williams. Hand off to Swift, and Swift surges forward, and nothing there with a stout Steelers run defense here. Like I said, 13th against the run, and he's only going to get a yard here. Key thing, 18 takeaways, tied second most in the NFL for the Steelers. 6 giveaways, tied second fewest for the Bears offense. So definitely a intriguing matchup. So here we go, 2nd and 9. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. DeAndre Swift to the right of Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, hands off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift surges forward for another gain of about 2. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7 here. So not an easy task for the Bears offense to start the game, but they're going to stick with their identity, right? They're going to stick with their identity. They're going to run the football, try to get the run game going at all costs, and they're not going to get away from the run. That's something the Bears love to do. They like to run the football. They can get the run game going. That's when they're going to play action off of that. So here we go. Early 3rd and 6 for the Bears. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun for this 3rd and 6. DeAndre Swift still to the right of Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Caleb Williams dropping back. He has some time. He throws, and it is almost picked off after it was batted up into the air, and it's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Bears offense. He was looking for Colston Loveland, but nothing there. Yeah, it wasn't a good throw. He wasn't open. Colston Loveland was like double or triple covered. Just wasn't an accurate throw. He's really lucky that ball didn't get picked off. So here comes Tory Taylor to punt. Yeah, so inside run, and pass to start the day for the Bears offense. And a quick 3 and out. Here comes Tory Taylor. He punts. And it's a really good punt. It's going to be fielded at the 10. Here comes the Bears special teams. And he's going to be shoved out at around the 20-yard line, I believe. So it's going to be a 1st 10 for the Steelers at the 20. Good job by Daniel Hardy here. So here comes Mason Rudolph. Let's see what the Bears defense can do now. A quick 3 and out by the Bears offense. And once again, that's been kind of the theme of the Bears. Starting off slow, but they need to figure out ways to start drives faster now, for sure. Have better starts in these games. So 13-19 left to go here in quarter number 1. It's going to be Mason Rudolph out there for the Steelers. Starting at their own 21-yard line in shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff to Kenneth Gainwell. And Kenneth Gainwell starts off a good start for the Steelers offense. Gets a gain of 9. So here we go. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. It's going to be a 2nd and 1 for the Steelers offense after a good 1st down carry by Kenneth Gainwell. And Jaylen Warren is in the game now. Jaylen Warren's in the game. They like to use both of those running backs. It's going to be Mason Rudolph in shotgun once again. Mason Rudolph, play action. He's looking. He's going to throw deep, and it's going to be, it's an interception by Nashawn Wright. What a play. Intended for DK Metcalf, and the Chicago Bears get yet another takeaway. Get off the field. Let's go. What a play by Nashawn Wright. Let's go. The 23rd takeaway of the season for the Bears defense. What a freaking play. What a freaking play. So with 12:35 left to go, the Bears defense get the football right back. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Nice job, Nashawn Wright. And that's what I said. Just trust the guys. Nashawn Wright's been playing all year. If that stands, that's his 5th. That's his 5th interception of the season. So now he's tied first in the National Football League with Kevin Byard. That's what they do. They take away the football. So just imagine when they get Jalen Johnson back, they get Kyler Gordon back. Don't get me wrong. Nashawn Wright gives up his plays, but he also takes away the football at a very high level. He has some incredible ball skills. That's why I say you let the game play out. You let the game play out. You never know. So early on, it's an interception for Mason Rudolph. It's an interception for Mason Rudolph, and they're going to have great field position at our own 44-yard line. So it's going to be at our own 44-yard line. So the Bears offense, once again, is going to have really, really good field position. And these are the points where we have to capitalize off of these turnovers, right? And that has been the biggest problem for the Chicago Bears offense, that the defense continues to take away the football, but we'll turn this into 3. This has to be a touchdown. This is a quick momentum shift for the Bears. This is a quick momentum shift for the Bears. This has to be touchdown. This has to be a touchdown here, Bears fans. What a play by Nashawn Wright once again. It was a good first down carry by the Steelers. They had a 2nd and 1, so when you're in 2nd and short opportunities, you can really open up the playbook. But then tries to take a shot intended for DK Metcalf on a 50-50 ball, and Nashawn Wright just makes an outstanding play on the football. Frank says, bear to F down. Yes, bear down, guys. So we're about to see if the Bears offense can capitalize off the turnover. As my TV is obviously having some technical difficulties right now, so I came and tuned into the game. Isn't that some bull crap? Okay. One second, Bears fans. I apologize. Just give me 1 second. Let's see what's going on. Once again, I apologize. The Bears offense is on the field. I will tell you that they have a 2nd and 5. A 2nd and 5 at the Pittsburgh 38-yard line. A 2nd and 5 at the Pittsburgh 38-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Kyle Monangai for 9 yards up to the Steelers' 29-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Chicago. So the Bears offense is in Steelers territory at the Steelers' 29-yard line after the turnover by Nashawn Wright. Let's see if the Bears offense can capitalize here. 9:57 left to go here in quarter number 1. Still a 0-0 ball game, but the Bears are driving. Once again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Someone says, bear down to you as well. Caleb Williams going to have a pass to Luther Burden for 17 yards up to the Pittsburgh Steelers 12-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Chicago from the Pittsburgh 12-yard line. This is where the Bears have to punch this in here. The Bears have to punch this in here. Once again, I appreciate you being in here. It's 9 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. The Bears have a 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh Steelers 12-yard line. First down play is going to be a 1-yard handoff to Kyle Monangai. So it's going to be a 2nd and 9 from the Steelers' 11-yard line. Under 9 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. Still a 0-0 ball game. But the Bears are driving after an interception by Nashawn Wright, his 5th interception of the year. The Bears' 23rd takeaway of the season. Yeah, my TV is having technical difficulties. So Caleb Williams is going to pass incomplete short to Cole Kmet, but there is a penalty. It's going to be a defensive pass interference on the Steelers. So it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Bears. A 1st and goal for the Bears at the Steelers' 5-yard line. So now the Bears are in business. 1st and goal, 8:28 left to go here in quarter number 1. With 8:28 left to go. Let's see if they can punch it in here. Let's see if they can punch it in here. This is huge. We cannot settle for 3 here. The Bears cannot settle for 3. This has been the Bears' problem all year long, right? They're getting takeaways, but can they finish the drive? It's going to be a Caleb Williams pass short to DJ Moore for a touchdown. Touchdown Bears. DJ Moore from 5 yards out from Caleb Williams, and the Chicago Bears offense capitalizes off the Nashawn Wright interception. 6-0 Bears with 8:28 left to go, and the extra point is good by Cairo Santos. So with 8:28 left to go, the Bears are up 7-0. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's how you capitalize. That's how you capitalize off mistakes, right? You do not settle for field goals. You score touchdowns. You put pressure on Mason Rudolph. That's how you help a depleted defense that's missing some key starters. You take away the football, which Nashawn Wright just did, and you score touchdowns. Great throws from Caleb Williams that drive. Had a nice throw to Luther Burden, and he finds DJ Moore. He finds DJ Moore for a 5-yard touchdown pass. The Bears have a 7-0 lead with 8:28 left to go here in the first quarter. So nice job by the Bears offense there. As my TV is still having some issues. But all in all, I can still track it on my phone here for you guys. Someone says, let's go Bears. Yes, let's go Bears. That's how you capitalize off mistakes. That's how you capitalize off mistakes. I've been saying all week long that this needs to be a Caleb Williams game, right? It needs to be a Caleb Williams game. Had a rough start, right? That first drive was not good. Only had 1 throw, almost intercepted. Second drive, 2 for 4, 22 yards, 1 passing touchdown, right? And the word of the day is going to be complementary football. Complementary football, right? You have a depleted Bears defense when they take away the football, which the Bears still take away the football at a very high level, right? When they take away the football, you need to capitalize with touchdowns. That's exactly what the Bears defense did. Bears offense did. Let's see what's going on with my TV here. Oh, that's why. You know, sometimes these TVs are overrated. It switched my Wi-Fi without even telling me. It literally switched my Wi-Fi without even telling me. So the Bears now have a 7-0 lead with 8:28 left to go here in quarter number 1. Good opportunity. Good opportunity for the Bears defense, right? Get a quick 3 and out. Put some pressure on that Steelers defense. Let's get them tired. 1 second, Bears fans. My apologies, Bears fans. I finally got it back up and running, so we're all good. We're all good here. Here we go. Cairo Santos kicks off. It's going to be bobbled by Kenneth Gainwell. He bobbles it and gets up, and the Bears make a good special teams play. They're going to be down at like their own 3-yard line. Kenneth Gainwell bobbled the snap, or bobbled the kickoff at the 8-yard line, and recovers it at the 5 or the 4-yard line, tries to get up and returns it, but Dominic Robinson drops him at the 5-yard line. Beautiful special teams play, and it's going to be complimentary football today. That's why I've been telling you guys. It has to be complimentary football today. It has to be complimentary football today. That's the only way I believe the Chicago Bears can win with the injuries they have on the defense, right? They got to play together. Let's see what the Bears defense can do here. Obviously, good special teams play. Once again, I do appreciate you guys tuning in for today's game. I don't know what's going on with my TV today. It's been being really bad. Just give me 1 second. I apologize, Bears fans. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. Sorry, it's going to be a 3rd and 3 for the Steelers after a couple of first downs, right? They're going to be at their own 25-yard line. Mason Rudolph's going to be in shotgun. 6:30 left to go. Mason Rudolph in the backfield. He's looking. He has DK Metcalf for about a gain of 7. It's going to be a first and 10 for the Steelers at their own 30. About 6 minutes left to go here in the ball game. That was a tackle by DeMarco Jackson starting for the Bears today. Now, it's going to be a difficulty, right? You're used to having linebackers, right? that can sniff those things out. But that was a good play by DeMarco Jackson. He was there pretty quick. So there's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Steelers. At their own 30-yard line, Mason Rudolph under center. It's going to be play action for Mason Rudolph. He's looking and wide open. Wide open is their tight end. Not even a tight end. It's one of the receivers for our 1st and 10 on Tyreek Stevenson. And they're going to be at the Bears' 49-yard line now. 1st and 10 at the Bears' 49-yard line. So the Steelers have a good bounce-back drive here going on. 1st and 10 with 5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Mason Rudolph. Oh, it's Kenneth Gainwell with the RPO. There goes Kenneth Gainwell. And Kenneth Gainwell, with the RPO, they did a little wildcat formation RPO. He gets a gain of 5. So just trying to be creative here on this second drive of the game. So 2nd and 5. 4.5 minutes left to go. Mason Rudolph, now at the Bears' 45-yard line. It's going to be under center. Motion over is DK Metcalf. It's going to be handoff to Kenneth Gainwell. And Kenneth Gainwell gets a 1st down across the 40 to the Bears' 39. So obviously balancing out now using your 2 running backs. And that was the biggest thing going into this game is how will the Bears, with their linebackers being out, how are they going to cover these running backs? So 1st and 10 at the Bears' 39. Mason Rudolph's going to be in shotgun. Mason Rudolph dropping back. He throws quick to DK Metcalf. It's going to be a short gain, about 4. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 6. 2nd and 6. The Bears' 36-yard line. Mason Rudolph in shotgun. Motion over is Calvin Austin. It's going to be a quick throw to Calvin Austin. A missed tackle by Kevin Byard in the backfield. And Calvin Austin's able to make something out of nothing here. Kevin Byard had a clear angle at making the tackle in the backfield for no gain. And he misses the tackle there. Got to make that tackle, Kevin Byard. Right now, the Steelers are attacking the flats. They're attacking the flats. They know that's where we're struggling at right now. So it's going to be a 3rd and 2, nearing 2 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. The Bears have a 7-0 lead. Mason Rudolph in shotgun, driving back to throw. He's looking once again, has Kenneth Gainwell on the flat, and Kenneth Gainwell gets a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the Bears' 18-yard line. Killing us in the flats right now. Killing us in the flats right now for sure. The Bears have no answer right now. Have no answer right now for dealing with the flats, especially with the running backs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Quick screen out to the left to their tight end once again. They get another good gain of 8. Once again, continue to go into the flats. They're going to the outsides, quick screens, using their running backs. And the Bears right now have no answer for that. So it's going to be a 2nd and 2 from the Bears 10. 2nd and 2 from the Bears 10 here. As all Caleb Williams and the Bears offense can do is wait. On this drive, Mason Rudolph, 6 for 6, 56 yards. Dinking and doinking. But it's working. 5 plus 5 is 10 at the end of the day. Dinking and doinking, taking what the defense gives you. And the Steelers will call a timeout here with 54 seconds left, 2nd and 2 from the Bears 10. So you could tell that Arthur Smith, the Steelers OC has kind of calmed down. Kind of just calmed down Mason Rudolph. So here we go. 54 seconds left. Second and 2 from the Bears 10. From the Bears 10, Mason Rudolph's going to be under center. It's going to be Jaylen Warren in the backfield now. It's going to be a handoff, and Jaylen Warren is able to power through up to the Bears 6-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Steelers. And now Ruben Hippolyte is down. Like, we already don't have enough linebackers. You better get your punk ass up. You better get up, Ruben Hippolyte. It's not like we have anybody else. This has just been a bad year for injuries for the Bears. I'll tell you that. So Ruben Hippolyte is injured. He is down. Who's up next? I want to know who's up next for the Bears. Not good at all. Not good at all. I'll tell you that. Okay, Amen. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Amen is in for the game. Yeah, we need some. We're gonna need those guys to get healthy quick. TJ Edwards, Noah Sewell. We need those guys to get healthy quick. So Ruben Hippolyte walked into the blue tent with the trainers. Tyreek Stevenson isn't on the field either. Like, oh, whoa. What is going on? Man. That is crazy. We cannot stay healthy on defense. Man, these guys just be dropping like flies. So we're on an injury timeout break here. So Bears linebacker Ruben Hippolyte is headed to the locker room. So he's already injured in his first start. And here we go. Mason Rudolph, 1st and goal from the Bears 6. Motion over is DK Metcalf. Mason Rudolph in the flats. There goes DK. Easy walk-in touchdown for DK Metcalf. What is going on with the flats? No matter who's out there, you got to get that figured out. So it's going to be touchdown Steelers, 7-6, pending the extra point. Yeah, just did a motion with DK Metcalf to the left, and DK Metcalf just powers his way in. So good response drive by the Steelers. Very, very good response drive by the Steelers there. to make it a 7-6 ball game, pending an extra point. Here comes Boswell. Boswell up, and it is good. So it's going to be a 7-7 ball game with 30 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Like I said, it's going to be an offensive game. It's going to be an offensive game here. It's going to be an offensive game. We need Caleb Williams and the Bears offense to drop 40. We got to keep scoring. Got to keep scoring here. So obviously the big adjustment for Dennis Allen, no matter who's out there, is try to cover the flats. The Steelers on that drive were all flats. But very, very good response drive by the Steelers and Arthur Smith. Let's see how the Bears offense can respond now. So good drive by the Steelers once again. They were at the 5-yard line after the muffed kickoff by Kenneth Gainwell, but they took it 95 yards. So very, very good response drive by the Steelers. Boswell set the kickoff again. And it's going to be returnable for Devin Duvernay. Devin Duvernay finds the right side of the field, gets up to the 35-yard line with 24 seconds left to go. And there's a penalty flag. They're going to get the Bears here. And it is going to be on Chicago here. So it's going to push them back a little bit. Yeah, so holding on Durham Smythe. So I think the Bears will have a first 10 at like their own 24-yard line now. Was going to be pretty good starting field position. A pretty good return by Devin Duvernay, who had that big return to help come back against the Vikings last week in a 19-17 win for their first divisional win. Here we go. First 10 for the Bears. 24 seconds left. At their own 20-yard line now. Caleb Williams going to be under center. It's going to be a handoff to DeAndre Swift up for a couple of yards, and it's going to be another holding on the Bears with 20 seconds left. Self-inflicted wounds. Self-inflicted wounds here. So it's going to be holding on Darnell Wright here. He's going against TJ Watt, and yeah, TJ Watt just beat him. TJ Watt just beat him with the inside move. He had no choice but to hold him. Yeah, that's what happens when you're facing against a really, really good edge rusher in TJ Watt. TJ Watt beat him on the inside, and the Bears are going to let this first quarter run out. So they're going to have a first and 20 at their own 10-yard line to start the second quarter, but it's going to be a 7-7 ball game at the end of one. So not bad. Not bad at all. We expect this is going to be a tough game, whoever is in there. Obviously, a good start for the Bears defense. Bad start for the Bears offense once they got that turnover. Had a short field to work with. The Bears offense was able to capitalize off the Nashawn Wright interception. And the Steelers responded with a 95-yard drive to tie the ball game up 7-7 with a 6-yard touchdown pass from Mason Rudolph to DK Metcalf. So it's going to be a start of quarter number 2. The Bears will have a first and 20 at their own 10-yard line. Can't have self-inflicted wounds, I know that. Excited to see the adjustments that Dennis Allen is going to, I guess, attempt to make in this football game. Because that was a very, very long drive. Very, very long drive. I feel like that's the longest touchdown drive that the Bears defense has given up. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. It's going to be some adjustments today for Dennis Allen. Once again, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. It's the end of the first quarter. It's about to be the start of the second quarter. The Bears do have the football back. It's going to be a 1st and 20 from their own 10-yard line. Let's see what the Bears can do here. Here we go. Start of the second quarter. The Bears have the football. It's going to be, he's pressured. Caleb Williams avoids the sack. He's going to just throw it away here. So Steelers send pressure. So it's going to be 2nd and 20. Here we go. 2nd and 20 for the Bears. Caleb Williams in shotgun from our own 10. 2nd and 20. 14:54 left to go in quarter number 2. Caleb Williams dropping back. He's looking. He finds pressure. Here comes pressure. Here comes TJ Watt, and Caleb Williams just fumbles in the end zone. Recovered by Pittsburgh. It's going to be a touchdown Steelers. Caleb Williams fumbles in the freaking end zone. Touchdown Steelers. TJ Watt, that's what he'll do. That's what he'll do. Caleb Williams tried to throw it away. You can't let that happen, young man. Damn, what a play. What a play. Darnell Wright's just getting annihilated right now. I don't know what are you doing, Caleb? Just take the sack. Just take the safety there. Just take the safety there. So now it's going to be 13-7. Steelers. Just take. That's what TJ Watt will do, though. So at 14:44 left, it's 13-7, pending the extra point. That's on you. That's on you, Caleb. Obviously, you didn't have a lot of time, but you can't. You just take the sack. You had no. I know you're just trying to throw it away, but you got to be careful there. So here we go. Boswell's out for the extra point. Snap's good. It is up. And it is 14-7 Pittsburgh. So definitely not good. Definitely not good by Caleb Williams in the offense there. Self-inflicted wounds to start the drive. And Caleb Williams is just trying to throw it away. 14-7. So not good. Not good by Caleb Williams. That was not good. So let's go. Let's see if we can rebound here. Now we're in a hole. Yeah, I don't know what Caleb Williams was doing on that play. Darnell Wright definitely got beat. He definitely got beat. Darnell Wright's having a tough time with TJ Watt over there. I'll tell you that. And TJ Watt is one of the best, if not the best, edge rushers in the game. So it's going to be a tough task all game long trying to stop him. That's the one thing. You can't hurt yourself in these type of games, especially when you're missing a lot of people, especially on the defense side of the football. You cannot have self-inflicted wounds, and that was what that drive was. It was self-inflicted wounds by Caleb Williams and the Bears offense. So now, once again, they're down. 14-7, still a whole lot of game left, but now we need Caleb Williams to make a play. That was not good. Not good, but we move on now. 14-7 ball game with 14:44 left to go here in the first half. The Steelers did win the toss and elected to defer, so they will get the football to start half number 2. Still a long ways to go in this one, but not a good start to the second quarter. Yeah, start off with TJ Watt beating Darnell Wright easily. No problem at all. Darnell Wright's having a rough showing right now. Here we go. Boswell set to kick off. Boswell set to kick off for the Steelers in a 14-7 lead. It's going to be returned by Devin Duvernay at the 10. Devin Duvernay to the right side of the field. And it's going to be a 16-yard return, so the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Here we go. Let's see how Caleb Williams and the Bears offense can respond here. Caleb Williams going to start off under center. Caleb Williams hands off to DeAndre Swift, and it's absolutely nowhere to go. So it's going to be no gain. So no gain there for DeAndre Swift. So both Tyreek Stevenson and Ruben Hippolyte are both questionable to return. So not good for the Bears defense there. So Caleb Williams is going to be in shotgun from their own 26, 2nd and 10. Caleb Williams dropping back. He's looking. He throws to Colston Love now the flat on the right, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bears all the way up to their own 43 for a 17-yard gain. So good throw. And that's how it has to be. It has to be quick. Has to be quick. Has to be quick stuff. Has to be quick stuff here. So 13:30 left to go here in quarter number 2. Bears have a fresh set of downs at their own 43-yard line. Caleb Williams changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Now it's going to be empty backfield. And shotgun for Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams dropping back. Here comes some pressure. He's going to take off to the right. Caleb Williams. There goes Caleb Williams with his legs. He's going to get 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Bears. So 2nd and 5 for the Bears after a 5-yard run by Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is going to be under center. Now at our own 48-yard line. Motion over is Rome Odunze. It's going to be a handoff for DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift surges forward for about a gain of 3. So it's going to be a 3rd and 2 with 12 and a half left to go. And now we're at the Steelers 49-yard line, so back in Steelers territory. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Halo and shotgun. It's going to be handoff to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift surges forward. It's going to get a first down. I think he freaking fumbled. Oh my goodness. Just self-inflicted wounds, guys. And DeAndre Swift fumbles. It's going to be Steelers ball at their own 49-yard line. That is incredible. Just self-inflicted. So 11:47 left to go. The Bears give the football right back. Like, come on, guys. You can't really even see anything. That's the tough part, but they called it a fumble. So the Bears are just kind of ass out in that scenario. But all in all, it's going to be a fumble by DeAndre Swift. Yeah, there's been several replays of that fumble, and I don't see how the officials saw anything clear on that play. I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. Just unlucky. So here we go. Now Steelers have a prime opportunity, right, to take a 2-score lead here early in the second quarter. Bears with some self-inflicted wounds, especially in the second quarter, and it's coming from the offense. To be fair, he only got 1 yard. So he wasn't even going to get the first down. He was short of the first down anyways, but that's not the point. You fumbled the football at midfield and gave the Steelers prime position. So just not good. Not good stuff. This is the challenge, man. We know that the Steelers defense is tough. This is a tough game. But you can't have self-inflicted wounds. You can't have self-inflicted wounds. This game reminds me a lot of that Ravens game. Just self-inflicted. So now we need our depleted defense to somehow make a play here. Since the offense wants to, the offense playing like straight shit today. Here we go. Mason Rudolph under center. Mason Rudolph under center. It's going to be Jaylen Warren in the backfield. It's going to be looking. He throws to Darnell Washington, and Darnell Washington is able to surge forward for a gain of 13 all the way up to the Bears 39. That's a big guy right there. This would be a good time for Montez Sweat to make a play. I'll be honest with you. We need our defensive line to take over somehow. Let's go. First 10 for the Steelers. It's going to be a handoff to Jaylen Warren, and Jaylen Warren gets smacked up the middle. So good play by DeMarco Jackson. You guys hold on to the ball. Got to hold on to the ball. As DK Metcalf is limping off the field. That's not good. Not putting any weight on that left ankle. So it's going to be a 2nd and 8, 10.5 left to go here in quarter number 2. 14-7 ball game in favor of the Steelers. They're in Bears territory after the fumble by DeAndre Swift at the own 50. Mason Rudolph looking for the flats, and the Bears make a good play. Once again, they're going to continue to attack the flats. Good job by C.J. Gardner-Johnson making the tackle. DeMarco Jackson's also in on the play, so it's going to be a 3rd and 6. About 10 minutes left to go here in quarter number 2. Come on, defensive line. Come on, defensive line. Come on, Dennis Allen. We need one of those blitzes. We need one of those blitzes. Here we go. Mason Rudolph from the Bears 35-yard line is going to be in shotgun. Watch for the flats. Watch for Kenneth Gainwell. It's going to be a pitch to Kenneth Gainwell. Come get him! God damn it, Bears. So he gets the first down, had a play in the backfield, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Gain of 7. They had him in the backfield, too. Who missed that tackle? Okay, he's going to be short. He's going to be short. Thank God. Thank you, football gods. Thank you, football gods. Yeah, he's down. He's short. Good call, ref. Good call, ref. About damn time. About damn time. He's all over that face mask, though. I don't know how they missed that. So it's going to be a 4th and 1. 8:59 left to go. 4th and 1. Looks like the Steelers are going to try to do a little tush push here. 4th and 1. From the Bears 30. It's going to be a QB sneak. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. That's short. That's short. No, that's short. That is short. That is short. That is short. And it's going to be Bears football. There we go, defense. Now, come on, offense. God damn it. There we go. Grady Jarrett comes up with a big play. Now, come on, offense. Complimentary football. Let's go. So the Bears will have decent field position here. They'll have a 1st and 10 at their own 30. We got to get something going. Like Caleb, DeAndre Swift, self-inflicted wounds. Come on. You can't have the self-inflicted wounds. It cannot happen. In an update, the Giants are up 16-7 on the Lions. Jameis Winston just threw a touchdown pass, and they're up 17-7. Wide receiver DK Metcalf has an ankle injury, and his return is questionable, which is huge for the Bears defense that's already struggling with injuries. It's huge for the Bears defense that's struggling with injuries. But what a stand. What a stand by the Bears defense there. And honestly, a missed opportunity right there for the Steelers offense. All right, here we go. So the Bears got a 1st and 10. Yeah, that tush push was doomed from the start. Here we go. Caleb Williams going to start under center. Kamanungai in the backfield. It's going to be play action. Caleb Williams looks and it just oversells Luther Burden. So Jonah Jackson was shaken up on that play. So now Luke Newman, the rookie, is in for Jonah Jackson. Oh, man. Injuries. Like, Caleb, what are we doing, buddy? Like, come on. So Jonah Jackson's down. Luke Newman's going to come into the game. Oh, man, the injury bug's hurting today. So 8:40 left to go in the ballgame. It's an incomplete pass intended for Luther Burden. And Caleb Williams, man, the accuracy. Sometimes the accuracy is just not there. Yeah, Jackson's slow to get up. Has to be kind of helped off the field. He's walking off under his own power, kind of being helped off the field, but he is walking under his own power. So hopefully he's okay. Come on, Caleb. Come on. Like, let's go. So Jonah Jackson's on the sideline. Now it's going to be Luke Newman. That's not good. Especially against this Steelers defense. Not good. So it's going to be empty backfield here for Caleb Williams. Everything needs to be quick. Motioning in is DJ Moore. He's looking. He just throws it away. I think it was supposed to be a quick screen to DJ Moore, but nothing's there. It's going to be 3rd and 10. 8:36 left. This is just not good. This is just not good. 14-7 in favor of the Steelers. It's a tough test for the Bears offense. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10 now. A pass rush situation for TJ Watt. Kyle Monungai's in the backfield. Caleb Williams in shotgun from our own 30. Caleb Williams dropping back. Here comes some pressure. He throws. It's complete. He tried to get the first down. They're going to be short. He's going to be short. It's going to be 4th down and inches. I think the Bears are going to try to go for it. Yeah, he was short by a yard. Here we go. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. They're going to go for it at our own 39. It's a big decision. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams, RPO to the left. Good block by DeAndre Swift. He's going to get a sideline. Oh, wow. Like, come on, Jalen Ramsey. Like, I know he's still in the play, but god damn. It's going to be a 1st down, a hard shove at the end of that play. Like, really? Good block by DeAndre Swift, by the way. It's going to be a gain of 8. Like, that shove, man, I understand you're trying to make a play. He's still in bounds, but he's giving himself up. Like, really? Jalen Ramsey. Like, I know he was in bounds, but Jalen Ramsey's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. He's a piece of shit. He's always looking for confrontation. So here we go. Caleb Williams under center. Now at our own 46-yard line. Play action. Rolling out to his right. He hits Cole Kmet right after 50 for a gain of 3. So Jonah Jackson is headed to the locker room, so hopefully he's okay. So here we go. 7 minutes left to go. 2nd and 7. Caleb Williams at the 50. It's going to be a triple reverse for Luther Burden. There goes Luther Burden with blockers. Luther Burden in the Steelers territory, all the way up to the Steelers, about 35-yard line. So good play. Very, very good play. A triple reverse set up for Luther Burden. Had the blocker set up. Very, very good play there. So we're now in Steelers territory at the 35-yard line of Pittsburgh. So first down and 10 at the Steelers 35. It's going to be a toss to Kamanungai. Kamanungai, nothing there. He's going to lose 5 back to the 40. Damn. So good play there. Good play there by Nick Herbig. Looked like a kind of like a... Ooh, that didn't look good from initial. That initially didn't look too good. So 2nd and 15 now, 5.5 left to go here in quarter number 2. The Bears have a 2nd and 15 back at the Steelers 40. Caleb Williams in shotgun, driving back to throw, has some time. He throws to the middle of the field. It's Roma Dunze for a first down, and he's pushing forward all the way up to the Steelers 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Bears. Good throw. Good throw, Caleb. Good throw. They're playing zone defense right now. Playing zone defense right now. So 2nd and 10 from the Steelers 17. Caleb Williams under center. It's going to be play action. And we're trying to go a quick screen to DJ Moore, but DJ Moore slipped. Trying to go a quick screen to DJ Moore, but DJ Moore slipped. But there is a penalty flag. Penalty marker at the 14. So no foul. Joey Porter is shaking up on that play. So no foul, but Joey Porter, the stud corner for the Steelers, is shaking up on that play. So 14-7, 2nd and 10. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams. Toss to Kamanungai. Kamanungai cuts up field, and he surges forward for a pretty modest gain. So it's going to be 3rd down, 4.5 minutes left to go. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 from the Steelers 12. 3rd and 5 from the Steelers 12 here. 4:20 left to go. Let's see what Ben Johnson has up his sleeve. Bears have 4 rushes and 6 passes for 58 yards on this drive. Caleb Williams on this 3rd and 5 in shotgun. Caleb Williams dropping back. He's looking. He throws. It's caught. And it's going to be a touchdown for Colston Loveland on a slant. And the Bears strike back from 12 yards out. Let's go, Colston. Let's go. So with 3:56 left to go here in quarter number 2, the Bears are set to tie the football game. Can't cover him on that. Can't cover him on that. Good job by the offensive line and good throw by Caleb Williams. Really, really nice ball there from Caleb Williams. 12-yard touchdown pass. 3:56 left to go. Here comes Cairo Santos. It's up and it is good. And it's a 14-14 ball game with 3:56 left to go. Nice response. That's a nice response when you're dealing with adversity. Colston Loveland catches his third career touchdown, 3rd of the season. Caleb Williams with a nice response there. His 2nd touchdown pass of the game. But that was a very, very nice response drive by Caleb Williams. Very, very, very nice response drive. I think a lot of people like to look at the negatives, right? But it's about how your players respond. To me, that's how you know you have a good player or a good quarterback. It's when they make a crucial mistake, but they let it go and they respond in a big way. That's what Caleb Williams just did. He responded in a big way. Right now, when you look at this game, it's been all self-inflicted wounds by the Bears. Self-inflicted, right? We cannot kill ourselves in this game. We cannot kill ourselves in this game. It's great because it's funny because right the second that Joey Porter went out, what Ben Johnson did instantly, he attacked the backup corner on Colston Loveland, a guy that has a big frame but moves like a receiver. It's masterful. So the Bears have all 3 timeouts. The Bears have all 3 timeouts here. Steelers have 2. Remember, the Steelers get the ball to start the second half. 3:56 left to go here in the first half. It's tied 14-14. Once again, it hasn't been all pretty from Caleb Williams. Obviously had that strip sack fumble from TJ Watt that led to a touchdown. He's 7 for 13, 86 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Also has 3 carries for 22 yards. That leads the team. Colston Loveland, 3 catches for 38 yards and a touchdown. So Colston Loveland is the leading receiver right now. Leading receiver right now for the Bears offense. Colston Loveland's playing with a lot of confidence right now. And this is just good, not only to end this season, but going into next year too, right? You're talking about a guy that missed all of training camp with his injury, right? So I think with a full offseason, he should be pretty good. And it's going to be a touchback in end zone for Cairo Santos. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 at their own 20. So now Steelers' Joey Porter with the leg injury is questionable to return. So they already had DK Metcalf out, right? Questionable to return. And now Joey Porter, one of their top corners, is going to be questionable with the leg injury. So let's see what the Bears defense can do now. So here we go. 3:56 left to go. 1st and 10 from the Steelers' 20. Come on, defensive line. Like, defensive line needs to step up in a big way. Defensive line needs to step up in a big way. So here we go. Jaylen Warren's going to start up in the backfield. Mason Rudolph is going to be under center. It's going to be a toss to Jaylen Warren. He cuts up, and he gets a good gain from that. Looked like he was going to be hit in the backfield, but he's able to cut up for a good gain of about 9. And DK Metcalf is back in the game, so that's good news for the Steelers. So 2nd and 1 for the Steelers. Mason Rudolph from their own 29-yard line. Under center. Jaylen Warren still in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff. And the Bears defense missed another tackle. And Jaylen Warren gets a 1st down all the way up to the 35. We got to make tackles, defensive line. Like, defensive line, we got to make some tackles. Like, help out your linebackers here. Here we go. From their own 35-yard line now. 2:40 left to go here in the first half. And it's going to be a false start. It's going to be a false start on the Steelers, so they're going to go back to their 30-yard line, 2nd and 15 with 2:34 left to go here in half number 1. So 1st and 15 for the Steelers now, as the clock is down to 2:20 left to go here in half, so nearing a 2-minute warning. 14-14 ball game. Mason Rudolph under center. It's going to be a handoff to Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren cuts up. He's going to get a gain 5. So he's going to get the yardage back. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 now, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. I think Jalen Warren is literally averaging 5 yards a carry, and that has to stop. That starts with the defensive line now. Defensive line has to do better. Yeah, Jalen Warren is averaging 5.6 yards per carry. Kenneth Gainwell is averaging 6.3. So obviously not good. Not good. So it's going to be at their own 30-yard line for the Steelers. It's going to be a 2nd and 10, 2 minutes left to go. The Steelers have 2 timeouts. The Bears have all 3. If I'm guessing, the Bears would love to give one more chance to put some points up before the half, knowing that the Steelers get the ball to start half number 2. Once again, not if you really think about it, the defense only gave up that 1 touchdown. The other touchdown was because of Caleb Williams. But obviously, the defense responded in a big way after the fumble by DeAndre Swift at midfield. We're able to stop him without giving up any points. And the offense was able to drive down the field. So far, good game. Not clean by either team. Obviously, the Bears have 2 turnovers compared to the Steelers 1. So the Steelers are winning the turnover battle. But Mason Rudolph did have that early interception that led to a Bears touchdown. Here we go. 2 minutes left to go. 2nd and 10 from their own 30. Mason Rudolph is going to be in shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Kenneth Gainwell. Just get there, get there, get there, get there. Swarm. Yes. It's going to be a loss of 1 from Kenneth Gainwell in the backfield. Good job by Austin Booker and Kevin Byard there getting to the backfield. So it's going to be a 3rd and 11. Nice job. Nice job. They did a handoff. Here we go. It's going to be 4th and 1. Calvin Austin, after a quick catch, they're going to be short. And the Bears used their first timeout. And there goes Kenneth Gainwell. What the fuck are we doing? Touchdown, Steelers. What in the hell? So on 4th and 1, they go with Kenneth Gainwell on a Wildcat, and he goes all the way to the touchdown for 55 yards. You got to be freaking kidding me, Bears. What in the world? Kenneth Gainwell is killing us today. What a play. Oh, so they're going to say he's short. They say it's going to be short. He's short. That's ridiculous defense. That's ridiculous defense. Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. On 4th and 1, too. Not good by the defense. Had a 3rd and 11. They let Calvin Austin get 10 yards. So here we go. Mason Rudolph. Pitch to Jaylen Warren. He walks in. Touchdown Steelers with 1:19 left to go. Oh, what a letdown. What a freaking letdown. There is a penalty flag, but it's going to stand. What a letdown by the defense to end this half. So it's going to be 21. It's going to be 21-14 Steelers with 1:19 left to go. The Bears do have 2 timeouts. What a freaking letdown by the defense to end this half. Had a good opportunity. Unbelievable. So 1:19, 21-14. Steelers reclaim the lead. They do get the football to start half number 2. Yeah, their running backs are killing us right now. Kenneth Gainwell, 5 carries, 73 yards. Jaylen Warren, 8 carries, 40 yards. Kenneth Gainwell is now averaging 14.6 yards per carry. That's not good enough. That's not good enough for the Bears, man, I tell you. That is not good. No bueno. So now let's see if the Bears offense can respond. Not good whatsoever. Yeah, they're definitely killing us on the outside. Quick screens, flats, right? The Bears have no answer for the plays that are going in the flats. So here we go. The Bears do have 1:19 left to go. Plenty of time to try to drive down the field and get some type of points here. 2 timeouts left. So 21-14 in favor of the Steelers. With 1:19 left to go in the half, the Steelers do get the football to start half number 2. So that like we said, we had a feeling that this would turn into a shootout. And if that's the case, the Steelers defense does scare me in this sense because they have more to, I guess, control the Chicago Bears. So Boswell kicks off to Chicago. It's going to be Joshua Blackwell fielding at the 5. Joshua Blackwell gets past the first wave, gets past the 30, gets across the 35. It's going to be a first 10 for the Bears at their own 36. I hate end of the half touchdowns. Those are just letdowns, especially when you had a 3rd and 11, give up 10 yards, and they have a 4th and 1. You let them go 55 yards and then give up a touchdown. Those are letdowns. The Bears have had that happen before in the season, too. That's the funny thing. So 1:13 left to go for the Bears. Both timeouts at their own 36. It's going to be a free play for the Bears. Caleb Williams going to take a shot deep. It's intercepted, but it's going to be a free play anyways. Intercepted. He did throw a pick, but it should be a, yeah. It's a defensive offsides. They try to take a shot downfield. Yeah, it's going to be offsides defense. It was a free play. Yeah, I would like to see him take advantage of that free play there, but threw a pick instead. As Joey Porter Jr. is back out there for the Steelers. 57 seconds left, 1st and 5. Now we're going to be at our own 41-yard line. Caleb Williams is going to be in shotgun. 21-14 ball game. Caleb Williams dropping back. Here comes some pressure. He throws. And they're going to say it's incomplete. It's caught by Adunze, but wasn't able to get feet down. 2nd and 5, 52 seconds left. You got to get that toe down. Good catch. Just got to get that foot down. So 2nd and 5, 52 seconds left. So Jonah Jackson has an eye injury and questionable return. Caleb Williams in shotgun. He's looking, avoids a sack. He throws and he just misses the wide open Luther Burton. Like, what are we doing here? 47 seconds left, 3rd and 5. Like, you can't miss him. Yeah, he steps up well. Just, dude, just hit him. Caleb. Just behind him. So here we go. 3rd and 5. 47 seconds left. He's going to be in shotgun. Still at our own 41-yard line. Caleb Williams dropping back. He's looking. This time he hits Luther Burden into Steelers territory. 1st and 10 at the Steelers 49. And they're going to use their first timeout. Good job. Good job. Missed him the first time. Hit him the second time. So it's 10-yard pickup. Yeah, still plenty of time to operate. 42 seconds left, 1st and 10. Now in Steelers territory at the Steelers 49. Still not in Cairo's range quite yet. Still got to get a little closer. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun at the Steelers 49. It's going to be dropping back. Caleb Williams has time. He throws. This one is complete to Luther Burden again. Over the middle. Across the 45 to the Steelers 43. And they're going to use their final timeout here. They're going to use their final timeout with 35 seconds left. we go. 2nd and 4, 35 seconds left. Got to be careful here. Still not in Cairo's field goal range. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He's looking. He throws it outside. He has DeAndre Swift. There's a penalty. He gets a first down. It's going to be a legal shift on offense. So it's going to be a legal shift. They have 30 seconds left still. As my TV's freezing again. So they're able to connect with Luther Burden for 19 yards at the 29-yard line. They go up and spike the ball. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Bears. 25 seconds left. Almost threw a pick there. Just sells it there. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, 25 seconds left. Caleb Williams is 9 for 18, 101 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. He's going to be empty backfield shotgun. 25 seconds left. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He throws a screen to Luther Burden. Luther Burden makes a man miss. There goes Luther Burden. And a saving tackle by Jalen Ramsey. 1st and 10, deep in Steelers territory. And they're going to run up and spike the ball at the Steelers' 29-yard line with 7 seconds left. So good job. Good job by Luther Burden. Luther Burden's having a really good day. Almost broke it. So here we go. The Bears are going to stay on the field. Yeah, he just throws it away. And with 3 seconds, Cairo Santos is going to come out to attempt the field goal. They just throw it away because they had 7 seconds. They don't want to give the Steelers any more time. So here comes Cairo Santos to make it a 21-17 game at halftime. So with 3 seconds left, Cairo Santos is out. They're at the Steelers' 29-yard line. It's going to be a 47-yard attempt for Cairo. Snaps good, holds good, and it is right down the middle. So the Bears get some end-of-half points to make it 21-17 at halftime. Those are huge points for the Bears. So 21-17 at halftime in favor of the Steelers. The Steelers do get the second half kickoff, but still very much a long football game. Once again, the letdown at the end bothers me. That letdown at the end by the defense definitely bothers me, but we're going to be in a shootout. This is going to be a game where we're going to be in a shootout. It's 21-17. When you look at some key stats, Caleb Williams, 10 for 21, 120 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Also leads the team in rushing with 3 carries and 22 yards. Luther Burden, Colson Loveland, rookie stepping up in a big way. Burden has 3 catches for 46 yards. Loveland has 3 catches for 38 yards and a pass and a receiving touchdown. When you look at the Steelers' stats, Mason Rudolph, 10 for 11, 86 yards, 0 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. Not really having to throw the ball a lot because he's getting a lot of help from his rushing attack. Kenneth Gainwell, 5 carries, 73 yards. Obviously, Jaylen Warren has 8 carries for 40 yards and a rushing touchdown. But the run game of the Pittsburgh Steelers is what's killing the Chicago Bears. So definitely going to have to figure out a way to slow down Kenneth Gainwell and Jaylen Warren. But as always, Bears fans, it's halftime. I'm going to take a quick little break. It's 21-17 in favor of the Steelers, and the Steelers do get the second half kickoff. Bear down, guys. All right, Bears fans, we are back to start the second half as the Steelers will get the second half kickoff in a 21-17 game. Good game so far, but it's been kind of a exciting but also ugly game. Ugly game. Both teams scoring points. Defense with timely takeaways. So here we go. Cairo Santos kicks off. And it's going to be returnable. They're going to get across the 20 and a good hit at the 25-yard line. And the Steelers will have a 1st and 10 at their own 25. And that's going to be the big key for the second half for the Bears defense to make adjustments is you need to be able to slow down the run. Got to be able to slow down the run. So Nick McLeod is in at cornerback opposite Nashawn Wright to start the second half as Tyreek Stevenson and Ruben Hippolyte are still out for the Bears. It's like, so here we go. I formation for the Steelers. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Jaylen Warren, and Jaylen Warren cuts up, and the Bears still struggling to make some tackles. Giving up way too many yards per carry here. So it's going to be a good run. Gain of 6 for Jaylen Warren. Right now, the Steelers are winning the turnover battle. Points off turnovers, 7 points for each team. Steelers leading the rushing category, but the Bears are leading the passing category. It's going to be a 2nd and 4. Mason Rudolph under center. Mason Rudolph, play action. He's looking. And he is going to have to, come on, D. And he slides down. Good defense. He's going to get a gain of about 2 or 3. They try to do a play action. Like, come on, D. Like, Montez Sweat, you got to make that play in the backfield. You have to make that play in the backfield. Here we go. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. From their own about 33-yard line. Mason Rudolph. It's going to be handled to Jaylen Warren, and Jaylen Warren is going to get it, a gain of 3. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Steelers from their own 36. It's going to be play action for Mason Rudolph. He has time. He has to evade to his right. And Montez Sweat gets him down. There we go. There we go. Loss of 4, so it's going to be 2nd and 14. The Bears' first sack of the game. We need Montez Sweat. We need his presence. There we go. There we go. Montez Sweat has 1 sack in 5 of his last 6 games, so definitely heating up for the Bears. It's going to be 2nd and 14. Mason Rudolph. Hands off to Jaylen Warren, and Jaylen Warren gets the yardage back. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Big opportunity. Come on. About 12 minutes left to go. Big opportunity for the Bears defense. So 3rd and 10, under 12 to go here in quarter number 3. The Steelers have a 21-17 lead over the Bears. Never got the change from 3rd quarter to halftime. Mason Rudolph, empty backfield. He's looking. He has time. He's going to throw deep. He's going to take a shot deep, and it's going to be, almost intercepted by Nashawn Wright, but it's going to be a breakup, and it's going to be 4th and 10. Oh, that was almost picked off. But Nashawn Wright's down now. Come on, Nashawn. Come on, get up, Nashawn Wright. Nashawn Wright is down. Landed hard on the turf. Landed hard on his back. Hopefully just the wind got taken out of him. We cannot afford another corner going down. Here we go. The Bears are going to get the football back. It's punted. And Duvernay catches it at the 10 and gets lit up at the 10. So the Bears are going to have a 1st and 10 at their own 9. So good special teams play by the Steelers. Penalty marker on the play, too. So it's going to be a holding on the Bears. So they're going to be backed up all the way, I think, at like around their 1. So the defense gets a stop here. So we do get the football back. I would say you only bet on the Bears in the 4th quarter if they have the football. 4th quarter, and you have to have it from Caleb Williams and the Bears offense. That's the only time I would say, you bet on the Bears. Yeah, no problem, bro. I appreciate you. So the Bears have opportunity. Very, very good job by the defense. I'm hoping that Nashawn Wright is okay, because the Bears can't afford any more injuries in our secondary. Looked like he almost intercepted that football for a second of the game. Tyreek Stevenson is doubtful to return with a hip injury. And Zacchaeus is back as the punt returner. So hopefully, not sure what's going on here. Not sure what's going on here. Lots going on here. I thought they called the penalty on the Bears. But I think there's some confusion here on who the penalty is on. Yeah, so it's going to be a 4th and 20 now. Yeah, it was on Chicago, but then now it's a holding on Steelers. So the Steelers are going to re-kick now. And now Zacchaeus is returning for the Bears. Here we go. Steelers are going to punt again after the holding on them. It's going to be 4th and 20. They're all the way at their own 25-yard line. They get the punt off, and Zacchaeus is back to return. And the Bears are going to... What is going on here? Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. So the Bears are going to have good field position here. They're going to have a 1st and 10. All at their own 40-yard line. So they benefit because originally Devin Duvernay got lit up at the 9-yard line. It was a holding on the Bears. And then we're going to be at like a first and our own 2. Yeah, what is that? Why do you call that? He like literally tackles him. So here we go. The Bears will have a first and at their own 40-yard line. Here we go. From our own 40-yard line, first and 10, 11-16 left to go here in quarter number 3. Caleb Williams going to be empty backfield in shotgun. Caleb Williams dropping back. Quick slant to Rome Odunze. Across the 50. There goes Rome Odunze. Across the 45 to the Steelers 43. A good start. Good start. First play to Rome Odunze. Let's go. Let's go. $17-yard pass play. Caleb Williams to Rome Odunze. The ball was behind him. That's a good catch. That's a good catch. That's a good catch by Rome Odunze. Caleb Williams now from the Steelers' 43-yard line. Under center. Kyle Monunga is in the backfield. Caleb Williams, play action. He's looking. Right back to Rome Odunze again. At the Steelers' 29-yard line. First and 10 Bears. So back-to-back completions to Rome Odunze. There we go. There we go. There we go. Under 10 minutes left to go. The Bears have a first 10 at the Steelers' 29-yard line. 21-17 in favor of the Steelers. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams, quick throw to DJ Moore. DJ Moore turns upfield, and he's going to get a gain of 5. And what was that? And DJ Moore just throws the ball at someone. I think they're going to get him for taunting. Yeah, there's a flag. I think it's going to be on Rome Odunze. It was going to be a 2nd and 5. But DJ Moore is going to be caught for taunting. Because he threw the ball at somebody. He tossed the ball at a Steelers defender. Oh, man. Come on, DJ. Just make another play. So it's going to be 2nd and 20. 9:31 left to go. It's going to push the Bears back 15 yards. You got to be smarter than that, DJ. You got to be smarter than that. Just take the yards. We would be in 2nd and 5 situation here. Come on, make a play, DJ. Make a play. Make a play. So now we're 2nd and 20 at our own 30 at the Steelers' 39-yard line. Caleb Williams a shotgun. He's looking. Here comes pressure. It's a sign screen to DeAndre Swift. There goes DeAndre Swift to the 30, all the way up to the Steelers' 25-yard line. Good play call, man. Good fucking play call. Good fucking play call to DeAndre Swift there. Now it's going to be a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and manageable. All the way to the Steelers' 25-yard line. Here we go. 3rd and 6 for the Bears. 8:40 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 21-17 Steelers. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Motioning over is Luther Burden to the right. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. There's a penalty flag. This is going to be a free play. He takes a shot. DJ Moore's wide open. It's a touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore's 2nd touchdown of the game. That's how you make a fucking play. Let's go. I think it was an offside on defense. It's going to be penalty decline. It's going to be 23-21 Chicago. Beautiful. Wide open. I love it, DJ. Nice throw, Caleb. There we go. Caleb Williams' third touchdown pass of the game. Cairo Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And with 8:29 left to go in the third quarter, the Bears are up 24-21. Way to make a play, DJ. Way to make a freaking play. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Still a long way to go. Come on. Come on. DJ Moore having a big day. And there's been a lot of people saying DJ Moore is truly still low-key the Bears' number one. Of course, Rome Odunze made some really big plays on this drive as well. But there's a lot of people saying that DJ Moore is really the true number one, right? Rome Odunze, 3 catches, 53 yards. DJ Moore, 3 catches, 36 yards, and now 2 receiving touchdowns. DJ Moore is a really good football player. Caleb Williams is now 15 for 26, 196 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Very, very nice job. I love the play call on 2nd and 20, though, to set up that touchdown. The screen play to DeAndre Swift for 15 yards. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful textbook. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff there by Ben Johnson on this play calling. Now we don't need no letdowns, defense. Come on. Come on, let's get the football back. This would be a good time. This would be a good time for a takeaway. Hopefully Nashawn Wright's okay. Hopefully Nashawn Wright's okay. 24-21 Chicago. 8:29 left to go here in quarter number 3. A very back-and-forth football game. And this is how we anticipated it being. A possible shootout with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The key is here for the Bears is continuing to slow down the run game from the Steelers. That is a true threat. The run game for Pittsburgh is a true threat. So obviously, good job by Caleb Williams. And that was a good play design by Ben Johnson, too, to get DJ Moore wide open for that 25-yard touchdown strike. We have Mama Bear in the chat says, Chicago, I love it. We have Sleepy _662 says, bear down to you as well. The Bears have a 24-21 lead. 8:29 left to go here in the third quarter. Still a lot of football left. Cairo Santos is set to kick off back to Pittsburgh. It's going to be returnable, and they're going to surge forward to the 26-yard line, so the Steelers will have a 1st and 10 at their own 26. So let's see what the Bears defense can do now. No letdowns here. No letdowns here. DJ Moore launched that ball when he scored. So 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line for the Steelers. Mason Rudolph is going to start off under center. It's going to be handed off to Kenneth Gainwell and right up the middle for 8. That's going to be the big thing. That's going to be the big thing, slowing down the run game. That's what the Steelers are going to pride themselves on, is running the football very well and playing some good defense, right? That's what they've always been about. The Bears defense has to figure out a way to slow down this rushing attack. So it's going to be a 2nd and 2 after an 8-yard gain from Kenneth Gainwell. It's going to be another handoff to Kenneth Gainwell, and the Bears defense does a good job. No gain there. I think it was DeMarco Jackson in on the play. Or my bad, it was Amen. I'm not going to pronounce his last name. I'm going to say A-O. Here we go. 3rd and 2. 7.5 minutes left to go. Come on, defense. We got Joe Tyron Shoyinka in the game, the newly acquired Bear at the trade deadline from Cleveland. Let's see if he can make some noise here. 3rd and 2. Mason Rudolph in shotgun. Mason Rudolph looking. He throws to Kenneth Gainwell, and he's going to get him. This is going to be short. Let's go. Let's go. DeMarco Jackson stops Kenneth Gainwell short of the line to gain. And the Bears force a 3 and out. There we go. Come on. Come on. I think Kenneth Gainwell got caught up by the turf monster there. Did he slip? Yeah, because he was going to get a first down. He slipped. Yeah, he was going to get a first down. He just slipped. So here comes the punt. Watch the fake. Watch the fake. Watch the fake. They're going to punt it away. And Duvernay, fair catches at their own 26. So the Bears get the football back. Good job, defense. Come on. With 6:23 left here in the 3rd. This is the opportunity right here. This is the opportunity right here. So the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line after the 3 and out by the Bears defense. The Bears have a 24-21 lead with about 6:29 left to go here in quarter number 3. Still a long way to go, but a very, very good stand by the Bears defense. Looking around the NFC North. The Giants are up on the Lions 20-17, but the Lions are at the Giants 34-yard line at a 2nd and 10. And the Packers are up 17-6 on the Vikings. And they're at the Minnesota 15, looking to score again. Good opportunity. Good opportunity for Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, and this Bears offense, right? You finally have an opportunity up 24-21. Third quarter. Try to get the running game going. Try to hit some more explosive plays downfield. It looks like a good day in Chicago. I'm not going to lie. Like in terms of like weather, it seems like a pretty good day. It's 52 degrees, which is pretty normal weather here. Like for the most part, the coldest it gets here in California, I think it's like 40. Maybe sometimes we'll get 39. Here we go. 1st 10 for the Bears at their own 26. Caleb Williams under center. Motion over is Roma Dunze to the right. Caleb Williams, play action. Here comes TJ Watt. He steps up and he throws and he has a completion. Completion to Roma Dunze once again up to the 41-yard line. So good throw and catch by Caleb Williams to start this drive. Oh, my apology, Bears fans. It was incomplete. The TV froze on me, and I thought it was complete. The TV's having some major issues today. That's on me. This has been a terrible day for this TV. This has been a terrible day for this TV, I tell you. So it's an incomplete intended for Roma Dunze. They just completed a 9-yard completion to DJ Moore. It's going to be 4th and 1 with 5:08 left. I think the Bears are going to be forced to punt here. So a 3-and-out for the Bears offense. So not good. Yeah, so the Bears punt. And the Steelers will have a first 10 at their own 34-yard line. So the Bears give it right back. So a 3-and-out for the Bears offense. That was the opportunity. Let's see what I can do here, because this has not been good in terms of the game glitching on me today. My streaming site is not good today, Bears fans, but it's a 3-and-out. The Bears punt. It was a 42-yard punt to the Steelers 22. Calvin Austin returns at 12 yards to the Steelers 34. So the Steelers get the football right back. It's like offense. At least get a couple of first downs. Switch field position here. Just no good. Let's see if the Bears defense can make another play here. Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to see. You don't want to see your defense get a 3-and-out for you, and then you give the football right back. I never understood that when we finally have opportunity to kind of extend the lead, you guys go 3-and-out. So hopefully the Bears defense can make another play. So I'm going to log in somewhere else here. Let's see. Once again, I do appreciate you guys being here for the duration of the stream. There's something really going on with my hopefully, I'm not sure what's going on with my Wi-Fi here, but the Steelers do have the football back with 5:02 remaining here in the third quarter. The Bears still have a 24-21 lead. Over the Steelers. They're going to start off with a 4-yard run to Jonnu Smith. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. At their own 38-yard line, 2nd and 6. My streaming service is very, very crappy today, as you guys can see. But I'm still following the game, giving you guys updates as we go. 2nd and 6 from the Steelers' 38-yard line. It's going to be Mason Rudolph, incomplete deep to Calvin Austin. There's a penalty, defensive pass interference, 27 yards into Bears territory now at the Bears 35-yard line. So pass interference on Nick McLeod. So now the Steelers are in Bears territory. So it's going to be Jaylen Warren left of the tackle. He's going to be dropped by Montez Sweat for a loss of 2. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 with 4 minutes left to go. They're at the Bears 37-yard line. So 2nd and 12 with 4:04 left to go here in the third quarter. Jaylen Warren loses 2 yards. Montez Sweat in on action. Yeah, so Nick McLeod. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind here now. Nick McLeod just showed the pass interference. I think it was more holding than pass interference, to be quite honest. So here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10, 4:39 left to go. I'm a little bit backwards. I know that. 4:39 left to go. First and 10, Bears territory now. It's going to be a handoff to Jaylen Warren. And here comes Montez Sweat. There we go. Deshaun Wright really made that play in the backfield. So 4.5, 2nd and 12. Very, very good job. Very, very good job. Good job, Deshaun Wright there. Setting the edge and letting Montez Sweat clean things up. So with 4 minutes left, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. Mason Rudolph dropping back. Here comes Montez Sweat. Oh, it's a sack. It's fumble. It's a fumble. Pick it up. The Bears have it. The Bears have it. It's Bears football. Montez Sweat with the sack. Let's go. And the Bears get the football at their own 46. Let's go, Montez. Tell them what you're about. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Why do you keep putting Darnell Washington on Montez Sweat, you dummies? That's Montez Sweat's 2nd sack of the game. He gets a strip fumble and recovers it. It's Bears freaking football. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So the Bears will have good starting field position. Caleb Williams dropping back. He's looking to the middle of the field. It's DJ Moore caught in the Steelers territory at the Steelers 33-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. DJ Moore's having himself a game. Right open in the middle of the field. Caleb Williams able to find him. Throw was on time. I think they're playing that zone defense, so they're just sitting in the zone right now. Sitting in the zone. So the Bears have a 1st and 10, now in Steelers territory. It's going to be a handoff. And there goes Kyle Monangai right to the right side of the line for a good gain of 8. Under 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. The Bears now have a 2nd and 2. Up 24-21. Deep in Steelers territory. So the Bears get their second takeaway of the game. Caleb Williams in shotgun. He's looking. He throws to the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for Rome Odunze. So now it's going to be 3rd and 2. 2:36 left to go from the Steelers' 27-yard line. Very good job by the Bears defense. And that's what I just said, that the defensive line needs to make an impact, and Montez Sweat is answering the call. Montez freaking Sweat is answering the call right now. Here we go. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And Ben Johnson said, we can't use a timeout here. They may have to use one though. 3rd and 2. Clock's at 4. Caleb Williams. It's going to be a handoff to Kyle Monangai. And he is going to be, it depends on the spot of the football. It depends on the spot of the football. And they're going to give us the first down. They're going to give us the first down here. They're going to give us the first down here. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. They get just enough. So the clock continues to run. The Bears have a fresh set of downs after a 2-yard gain from Kyle Monangai. 2 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. The Bears are up 24-21 at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Caleb Williams under center. Kyle Monangai in the backfield. It's going to be play action. Caleb Williams rolls out to his right, and he has caught by Durham Smythe. Good job by Caleb Williams rolling out to his right. They're still driving. It's going to be a 2nd and 6 for the Bears. 1:25 left to go here in quarter number 3. Deep in Steelers territory. It's going to be a handoff to Kyle Monangai. He cuts up the field. There goes Monangai across the 10, all the way up to the Steelers' 8-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and goal for Kyle Monangai and the Bears offense with a minute left to go here in quarter number 3. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Kyle Monangai is when you're ready to put the hammer down. When you're ready to put the hammer down, that's when it's Kyle Monangai. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Someone said, who is your favorite Bears player? Is it my favorite Bears player right now or just in general, like history of the Bears? Here we go. 1st and goal for the Bears. 40 seconds left to go. Caleb Williams in shotgun. It's going to be handed off to Monangai again. Kyle Monangai pushes forward for another pretty good gain of about 5. So it's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. And the Bears are going to let the clock run out on this 4th quarter. All time, I'd have to say Devin Hester. That's who I grew up watching. I would say Devin Hester and then Lance Briggs as well because he's a Sacramento guy. So at the start of the 4th quarter, the Bears will have a 2nd and goal. They'll have a 2nd and goal up 24-21 from the Steelers' 3. So really, really good opportunity for the Bears to capitalize here. Once again, we say that we have to try to play complementary football here. We have to try to play complementary football. Little update from the Giants versus Lions game. Giants are still holding on. 4th quarter. 12:20 left to go in the 4th quarter. Lions have a lead 20-17 over Detroit. And they are in Detroit territory. And they just scored again. So it's 26-17. Giants over the Lions. Would be a massive upset for sure. Would definitely be a massive upset over there. So here we go. Bears at the start of the 4th quarter will have a 2nd and goal from the Steelers' 3-yard line. Bears are currently up 24-21 to start the 4th quarter. I absolutely love this opportunity right here for Chicago. Yeah, Yeah, Jameis Winston's over there having a game. I always thought Jameis Winston was better than Russell Wilson, to be quite honest, for the Giants. Like, just Jameis Winston's always been pretty good football player, in my personal opinion. So they're up 27-17 over there against the Lions. Who would have thought that? As we're focused on this game over here, the Bears are up 24-21. Start of quarter number 4, and they have a second and goal. Second and goal from the Steelers 3. Okay, here we go. We are back here. Start of the fourth quarter, second and goal from the 3. Chicago outscored Pittsburgh 7-0 in that third quarter. So here we go. Second and goal for the Bears. Caleb Williams under center. DeAndre Swift's in the backfield. They're going to hand off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift to the right. He's going to cut up. He's only going to get 1 yard. So now it's going to be a third and goal from the Steelers 2. Third and goal from the Steelers 2. Got to capitalize here. We have to capitalize here. So third and goal from the 2. Third and goal from the 2 here. I think this is 4th down territory too, honestly. They can't get this. You may have to go for it. Here we go. Caleb Williams is going to be under center. Kyle Monangai is going to be in the game. Caleb Williams actually in shotgun here. Kyle Monangai to the right of Caleb Williams. It's going to be Kyle Monangai, and Kyle Monangai is in. It's a touchdown, Bears. Boom, boom, boom. It's 30-21. Bears with 14 left to go here in the game. They capitalize off the Montez Sweat strip sack. Let's go. Let's freaking go, Kyle. Kyle Monangai. When you need those tough yards, you bring in Kyle Monangai. It's Kyle Monangai's 3rd straight game with a rushing touchdown, impending the extra point. The Bears are up 30-21. Snaps good, holds good, and it is right down the middle. And the Bears are up 31-21 with 14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Beautiful, beautiful. Complimentary football. Complimentary football. Now let's go, defense. Peel your ears back. You know that Mason Rudolph's got to throw. Peel your ears back, and let's get another one. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. You know we're still dealing with the cardiac Bears here. So you know they be doing some stupid shit sometimes to keep teams in the football game. The Bears have scored 14 unanswered points after being down 21-17 at halftime to take a 31-21 lead with 14 left to go here in the ballgame. Now the key word for the Bears is finishing, and do not make it interesting. You know the Bears have a interesting way to keep teams in the game. This cannot be one of those moments. Still a lot of time left. So a lot of time left. Huge shout out to Montez Sweat. What a freaking day for Montez Sweat. Montez Sweat is having himself a game. 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery. That's what I'm freaking talking about, Montez. That's what I'm freaking talking about. That's how you do it. That's how you answer the call. That's how you answer the call. With 11:20 left to go over there in Detroit. Detroit's down by 10. 27-17. They are driving. They have a 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line, so still plenty of time there. Minnesota is down 23-6 to Green Bay. So Green Bay playing well against Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy, 9 for 15, 71 yards and an interception. I'm not sure if he's 9 or J.J. McCarthy today. The only thing I'm going to say about the Bears defense is don't make anything easy. Make them earn it. Even if it's a field goal, make them run some clock. Here you go. Cairo Santos is set to kick off with 14-14. Still plenty of time in this ball game. The Bears do have a 10-point lead. It's going to be returnable. And they are going to have a 1st and 10 around their own 27. Let's see what Mason Rudolph and the Steelers can do here. Mason Rudolph dropping back. It's going to be a quick throw to Jonnu Smith. 7-yard gain, so it's going to be a 2nd and 3 for the Steelers. Under 14 to go. Here we go. 2nd and 3 for the Steelers. At their own 34-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to get a 1st down, a gain of 4. Cross their 35 all the way up to about their own 37-yard line. As the clock continues to run to near 13 minutes left to go here in quarter 4. Obviously, there's still plenty of time. The Steelers are going to be in hurry up for the remainder of the game. Mason Rudolph, quick, looking. Here comes some pressure. Finds DK Metcalf, and the Bears make a good tackle at around the 40-yard line for a gain of 3. 13 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Steelers. Steelers are going to be in hurry up. They're at their own 40-yard line. Mason Rudolph looking. Here comes the Bears. They throw, and once again, the Bears are there again. It's only going to be a short gain of 2. Caught by Gainwell. Gainwell's had a very impressive day for the Steelers. 12.5 left to go. It's going to be a 3rd and about 5 for the Steelers. 3rd and about 4 or 5. 12.5 left to go here in quarter 4. The Bears are up 31-21. Let's see if the Bears defense get off the field. This would be a good time for another Montez Sweat sack. Or even Austin Booker. I'll take Austin Booker sack too. Mason Rudolph. In shotgun. Mason Rudolph dropping back. He's looking. Here comes some pressure. And it is complete to Calvin Austin. And that's on Nick McLeod in Bears territory all the way up to the Bears 40-yard line here. So on 3rd and 5, Nick McLeod gets beat. Calvin Austin makes a big play on 3rd and 5 for the Steelers. Yeah, Nick McLeod just gets absolutely cooked. Yeah, Nick McLeod, man. Nick McLeod is cooked. So 11.5 left to go. Steelers have a 1st and 10 at the Bears 40. Mason Rudolph under center. Mason Rudolph hands off to Jaylen Warren, and Jaylen Warren surges forward for another solid gain of 6. We've had a trouble all day stopping the run. All day stopping the run. So 2nd and 4 for the Steelers. 11 minutes left to go here in the ballgame. Mason Rudolph under center. Jaylen Warren still in the backfield for the Steelers. It's going to be a handoff to Warren, and Warren's going to be short, so now it's going to be a 3rd and 1 for the Steelers. With 10.5 minutes left to go, it's a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Steelers. Mason Rudolph under center. He's got to do a QB sneak, and he gets a gain of 2. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Steelers, as the clock is nearing 10 minutes left to go here in the ballgame. Steelers, 1st and 10, under 10 minutes left to go. Mason Rudolph's under center. From the Bears 29, it's going to be play action. He has time. Here comes some pressure. Montez Sweat. Oh, Montez Sweat misses the sack. And he's got to just throw it away. Come on, Montez. Come on, Montez. How does Montez Sweat not make that play? Oh, Montez Sweat, what are you doing? Oh, boy. Montez, what are you doing? And Broderick Jones is down for the Steelers now. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 with 9:42 left to go at the Bears 29. So hopefully Broderick Jones is okay. He's down. 9:42 left to go, 2nd and 10. Dang, Montez Sweat. Montez Sweat was this close to having his 3rd sack of the game. This close to having his 3rd sack of the game. If you're just now joining the stream, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you do me a huge favor by subscribing to the channel and also liking this stream as well. The Bears are up 31-21. Still plenty of time in the game. It's 9:40 something left to go in the 4th quarter. The Steelers have a 2nd and 10 at the Bears 29-yard line. So still plenty of time left. Man, Montez. I'm really surprised that Montez Sweat missed that play. He literally had Mason Rudolph wrapped up. So here we go. Let's see if the Bears can hold the Steelers I'm still upset. Montez Sweat literally could have had his 3rd sack of the game. That is crazy. He's having a day. He literally took over this football game in the 2nd half. So here we go. 2nd and 10. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for the Steelers. Broderick Jones shows some frustration, slamming down his helmet. Hopefully he is okay. I don't ever like to see injuries, but 2nd and 10, 9:42 left to go in the 4th. It's going to be Mason Rudolph in shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Jaylen Warren, and the Bears do a very good job there. Only a gain of 3. DeMarco Jackson's had a pretty solid game. He's had a pretty solid game in relief, which he has experience with Dennis Allen. He has some experience with Dennis Allen. So here we go. They're in a hurry up. Mason Rudolph on 3rd and 7. Mason Rudolph looking. Has some time. Is it? Oh, it's incomplete, and they just throw a flag. You got to be kidding me. That's terrible. So they call pass interference on 3rd and 7. So now the Steelers have a 1st and 10 at around the 15-yard line of Chicago. And that was 3rd and 7. It was incomplete. I think Nashawn Wright just slipped and accidentally tripped up DK Metcalf there. So here we go. Mason Rudolph. Under center. Mason Rudolph. It's going to be a handoff. And it's going to be a good gain of about 4 up to the Bears 11. 2nd and 6. 9 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Still 31-21 Bears. So now there's a Bears injury with 9:03 left. And now it's Dominique Robinson down. Dominique Robinson, bro, you're starting to get on my nerves. You're really starting to get on my nerves, bro. You're hurt every week. So it gives the Bears a breather with 9:03 left. Here we go. 2nd and 6, under 9 minutes left to go. At the Bears 11, 2nd and 6, Mason Rudolph in shotgun. Mason Rudolph dropping back to throw. Here comes some pressure by the Bears. They're going to throw out front, and Kenneth Gainwell makes a couple of men miss, and the Bears are going to have him short. Got to make the tackle. So he gets a good gain of about 6, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. With 8.5 left. We got to make the tackle back there, though. Kenneth Gainwell is a very slippery running back out of the backfield. And here we go, 3rd and 1. Mason Rudolph's going to be under center. Mason Rudolph is going to surge forward, and he is going to be pushed forward for a 1st down. So it's going to be a 1st and goal. It's going to be a 1st and goal. 7:50 left to go. At the Bears 5-yard line. Mason Rudolph's under center. It's going to be a toss to Kenneth Gainwell, and Kenneth Gainwell gets in. And there's going to be a penalty flag, though. There's a penalty flag, though. So it's going to be a touchdown, Kenneth Gainwell, but I think it's going to be a holding on Pittsburgh. Yep, it's coming back. They're going to have a 1st and goal now at the Bears 12. So with 7:36 left, the foul's on DK Metcalf. So here you go. Still 1st and goal Steelers. Now they're from the 12. Yeah, that's clearly holding on DK. Here we go. From the Bears 12. Mason Rudolph. Under center. It's going to be a handoff to Jonnu Smith. And they get across the Bears 10-yard line up to the Bears around the Bears 9-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the Bears 9. Under 7.5 minutes left to go. They use their tight ends a lot, like in running situations, which is, especially Jonnu Smith, which kind of surprises me. So now another injury to AO. Amen is down with 7:17 left. Man, we just can't stay healthy on the defense. Yeah, we need to call up Lance Briggs, Brian Urlacher, Mike Singletary. I know Mike Singletary's there, so we may need to call him in. May need to sub that guy in. Yeah, AO has 14 tackles they need. Like I said, he wasn't even supposed to play. He was a reserve and came in huge. This game is still in the Bears' favor. Like I said, the Bears offense had a lot of rest. Got to try to hold them to 3 here with 7:17 left. If you can hold them to 3 here, the Bears just need to salt away the clock with 7 minutes left to go. Have a nice, honest drive. Here we go. Still 2nd and goal. About 7 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. Mason Rudolph. It's going to be a handoff to Kenneth Gainwell again, and Kenneth Gainwell gets another strong gain up to the Bears 3. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3. Mason Rudolph is going to be in shotgun for 3rd and goal. It's going to be play action. Mason Rudolph looking, and he has a wide open Pat Freiermuth in the back of the end zone. Steelers score. 6:27 left to go here in the 4th quarter, so still plenty of game left. It's going to be 31-27 pending the extra point. So a 3-yard touchdown pass from Mason Rudolph to Pat Freiermuth. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the back of that secondary. They're all bunched together and shit. So here you go. Boswell, kick is up. Kick is good. So with 6:27 left to go in the 4th, all teams have all 3 timeouts plus 2-minute warning. It's 31-28 in favor of the Bears. So now it's up to the offense just to finish the game. It's up to the offense to finish the game. I will say that the Bears defense did make them earn it. They did. They did take some time off the clock. Gotta be able to run the football here. So 6:27 left in the 4th quarter. Still plenty of time. All in all, this is exactly what I expected. It is a shootout. It's a shootout just due to the injuries to the Bears defense. I expected this. I did not expect Montez Sweat to have a game that he had. I'll be straight up honest with you. Here we go. Boswell kicks off. It's going to be returned at the 2. They're going to be across the 30. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 32. So 6:20 left to go here in the ball game. The Bears are up 31-28. They have a 1st and 10 at their own 32. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. Caleb Williams looking, has time. He throws, and it's just incomplete. Incomplete to Odunze. I'm not sure what happened. Looked like he was open there. Looked like he was open there. So incomplete pass intended for Rome Odunze. 2nd and 10. Not sure why we started off with a pass. I know we still have to play aggressive because the game's not over. But not sure why we started off with a pass there. Here we go. 6:16 left to go. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams. Hands off to DeAndre Swift. And DeAndre Swift gets up for only a gain of 2. So now the Bears are on a 3rd and 8. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. The Cardiac Bears. The Cardiac Bears at their best. 6 minutes left to go. Have to have it. Here we go. 3rd and 8 for the Bears. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. Have to have it. 5:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter. The Bears are up 31-28. But it's a 3rd and 8. It's a delay of game. God damn it, Caleb. You're not watching the clock? So it's a delay of game. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 13. Like, damn, Caleb, you're not watching the clock? Oh, Lordy. He wasn't watching the clock, I guess. So here we go. Now it's a 3rd and 13. Caleb Williams. Dropping back to throw. He's looking. Steps up. He throws to Colston Loveland. And it's bobbled, but it's caught. And they're at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. And the Bears are going to be forced to punt. So if you didn't get the delay game, it's 1st down. So they get 11 on the play. It's 4th and 2. And the Bears are going to be forced to punt. Fuck. Cardiac Bears again at their best. So here comes Torrey Taylor. 4:50 left to go here in the 4th quarter. And Taylor gets it off. And it's going to be a pretty good punt. They're going to be down at the 11. So 49-yard kick. Steelers are going to have a 1st and 10 at their own 11. The Bears do this every week. Hey, defense, it's on you. Since the offense went 3 and out, that delay game really hurt. It was a 3rd and 8 delay game on Caleb Williams to go to 3rd and 13. Bears still have a 3-point lead, but still 4:37 left to go. Mason Rudolph dropping back to throw. He's looking. He hits his tight end, Darnell Washington, and Darnell Washington runs over a couple of guys and gets gain of like 9. He's hard to bring down. So 2nd and 1, 4 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. The Bears are up 31-28, but the Steelers have the ball at their own 20-yard line. It's going to be a toss to Jalen Warren, and the Bears hold him. Hold him to no gain. Looked like he got the 1st down, but his knee was down. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. So 3rd down and 1. Obviously, it's going to be 4 down territory with 3.5 minutes left to go. Mason Rudolph in shotgun. It's going to be a handoff, and they're going to get a 1st down. Across the 21 to the 22. So 2:50 left to go. Fresh set of downs for Steelers. Mason Rudolph looking, and it's caught at the 28. It's going to be a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. 2.5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. Bear down to you as well, David. Appreciate you tuning in. Mason Rudolph, 2nd and 4. 2:20 left to go. Dropping back. He's looking. Here comes some pressure. He's going to take a shot deep, and it is going to be incomplete. Incomplete with 2:14 left. 3rd and 4. So a 3rd and 4 for the Bears defense. 2:14 left to go here in the ball game. Bears are still up 31-28. The Steelers are at their own 28-yard line. It's going to be Mason Rudolph in empty backfield. Mason Rudolph's empty backfield. He's looking. There's a penalty flag. Mason Rudolph steps up, and he is going to get the first down and then some all the way to the 50. But there is a penalty flag, though. That's holding on Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph scramble all the way up to the 50 for a big first down. We're waiting the penalty. Yes. Legal formation. So take out the Mason Rudolph scramble. They're going to be pushed back. Let's go. Let's go. So 3rd and 9, 2:05 left to go. This is huge. They still have all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. A huge penalty on Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph from their own 23 in shotgun. Mason Rudolph, play action. He's looking. Bears sends a pressure, and it's going to be incomplete. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 4th and 9. Let's go. 2:01 left to go. Here in the ball game, it's a 4th and 9. Bears are up 31-28. And Grady Jarrett with the tipped ball at the line of scrimmage coming up clutch. And are the Steelers punting? They're going to punt here? They do have all 3 timeouts. That's crazy. I didn't think they were going to punt here. So the Steelers are going to punt with 2:01 left. And he gets it off. And it's a shank. It's a shank. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at our own 44. So the Bears, with 1:53 left, so wipe out the 2-minute warning now. The Steelers have all 3 timeouts. But the Steelers punter just shanked the punt. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Chicago with 1:53 left at our own 44. The punt was 33 yards. I am shocked that they didn't go for it, which granted, I understand. Well, no, I guess they're saying, hey, we're going to just trust our defense, which, hey, it makes total sense. It makes sense. You have all 3 timeouts. So now this is just up to Caleb Williams and the Bears with really, really good field position. And this may be Kyle Monangai time. This legitimately may have to be Kyle Monangai time. What a call, right? Illegal formation. Mason Rudolph scampered forward for a huge gain on 3rd and 4 that was near midfield. And they get called for an illegal formation that pushes them back to a 3rd and 9. And then the very next play, Grady Jarrett with the tipped ball at the line of scrimmage to make it 4th and 9. And then the Steelers elect to punt. So the Bears now have the football back. So the Steelers have the football back. I mean, the Bears have the football back at their own 44. And what they're going to do is they're going to just try to run this thing. They're going to just try to run. It's probably going to be 3 runs. So the Steelers may get one more crack at this unless the Bears get a first down. The only thing is that if the Steelers do stop us, right, they're going to use all their timeouts, and then the Bears would have opportunity to pin them deep. So here we go. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you do me a huge favor by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button as well. The Bears do have the football back with 1:53. Steelers have all 3 timeouts. Bears are up 31-28 at our own 44-yard line. So this is obviously running situation. It would shock me if the Bears try to put the ball in the air. So Caleb Williams at our own 44-yard line is going to be under center. Caleb Williams hands off to Kyle Monangai, and Kyle Monangai gets 1 yard. And the Steelers will quickly use a timeout. Will quickly use their very first timeout. Steelers have all 3 timeouts here. And it stops the clock at a 2nd and 9 from our 45 with 1:47 left to go. So here we go. Caleb Williams under center from our own 45, 2nd and 9. 1:47 left to go in the ball game. The Bears still have a 31-28 lead. Caleb Williams toss to Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monangai cuts up for a gain of 2. And the Steelers use their second timeout. And they stop the clock at 1:42. And this is why Mike Tomlin probably just said, hey, let's go ahead and just punt it. But I don't think he anticipated their punter shanking the kick. I don't think he anticipated him shanking the kick. So here we go. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams in shotgun with Kyle Monangai to the left. Caleb Williams dropping back. He's looking. He evades the sack. There goes Caleb Williams. To his right, he throws, and it's incomplete. Why are we throwing here? So basically, you give Pittsburgh their timeout. Like, why would you go? Just run the football, make them use their final timeout. So now it's 4th and 7. And the Steelers get the football back. It's going to be a punt. And it's going to be a touchback. It's going to be a touchback. So Tory Taylor is going to punt. 1:36 left here to go. Calvin Austin, as dangerous as they come, is set to return for the Steelers. I don't like that play call. I know they're trying to end the game. I get that. But I say I don't know. So the Steelers have to use their final timeout because of an injured player on their side of the football. That's huge. That's a huge timeout. 1:36 left. That means you keep everything in front. Yeah, that's huge. That's a huge timeout lost. Here we go. Tory Taylor set the punt. Need a good punt here. 1:36 left. The Bears always make it interesting. Kudos to kudos to the Steelers. Kudos to the Steelers defense, though. So it's a touchback. It's a touchback for the Bears. Obviously, they wanted to pin him back deep there. So 1:29 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So Mason Rudolph's going to be in shotgun. Mason Rudolph dropping back. Mason Rudolph connects. Very good start for Pittsburgh for a gain of 15. So a 34-yard line. So a gain of 14 on the first down play. And it's going to be hurry up as the clock continues to wind down. Mason Rudolph outside, and he gets out of bounds with 1:03 left for a gain about 7. Mason Rudolph looking complete. Yep, they're completing. It's complete for a first down with a minute left, and he gets out of bounds. And that's what's huge, is that he gets out of bounds on all of these. So 1 minute left. No timeouts for the Steelers. Bears are up 31-28. And nice hit. It's caught by Calvin Austin at the 50, but the clock continues to run. Second down. The Steelers are going to be in a hurry up. Mason Rudolph dropping back. He's looking, and it is incomplete. 3rd and 8. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. It's 3rd and 8. 39 seconds left. They're at around their own 49, 50-yard line. This is big. 3rd and 8, 39 seconds left. They're way out of field goal range. Come on, Bears. Come on, Bears. 3rd and 8. Mason Rudolph, empty backfield. Mason Rudolph looking. He's looking. It's complete. And nice hit. Nice hit by Nashawn Wright. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. 4th and 6. 30 seconds left to go. This is going to be for the ball game. This is for the football game. Mason Rudolph in Bears territory. Last play of the game. He's looking. He's dropping back. It's incomplete. And the Bears win. They're going to go to 8-3. And they stay first place in the NFC North. Get off the fucking field. Let's go. Let's go, Bears fans. The Bears are going to win 31-28. And you know what time it is, Bears fans. It's time. It is time to throw your claws up. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Ma, get to the bed.
Bears fans, throw your claws up. Midway monsters, yeah, we all up. Bear down, that's for all us. Let me see you do your thing, throw your claws up. Bears fans, throw your claws up. Midway monsters, yeah, we all up. Bear down, that's for all us. Let me see you do your thing, throw your claws up. NFC North, we the hardest in our section. When you hear that bear down, you better get the stepping. Light it up with us, you gon' think we use them hit sticks. Feel like Jalen Johnson take this beat for a pick 6. Cali to Chi-Town, it's Bears on the flight. Let me go tune in to KIEQ on the mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the likes. Matt Forte, Walter Payton. They sweat me like I'm Tez, cause I'm all pro in the making. So
All right, Bears fans, let's freaking go. The Bears move to 8-3 and stay first place in the NFC North. They win 31-28. And huge shout out to Caleb Williams, 19 for 35, 239, 3 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Kyle Monungai, 12 for 48, and a rushing touchdown. DJ Moore, 5 for 64, 2 receiving touchdowns. Of course, you look at what Montez Sweat did today. A strip sack, 2 sacks, a fumble recovery. He was a big reason why the Bears won today as well. Hey, man, the Bears are 8-3. What are they going to say now? What are they going to say now? They said we haven't beaten the team with a winning record. I don't want to hear that Aaron Rodgers didn't play because we were without everyone on our defense, and the Bears once again found a way. So what are they going to say now? Right? The Bears are 8-3, first place in the NFC North. And now next Friday's game, or this Friday's game against the Philadelphia Eagles, is going to be one of the biggest games of the season. Once again, Bears fans, love every single one of you guys. I'll be back later on today or tomorrow to give my complete thoughts about this win. But as always, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Love every single one of you guys. It's always Bears down in the chat. The Bears win 31-28 and are now 8-3 on the season.